Believe me, you get this visa if you can register with any of these accelerator programs. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, do want to like the video and don't forget to subscribe. So I'm back again with another video. So today's video was strictly for you guys. I asked you guys to suggest a video as I was contemplating on what to put on. So someone come up with this suggestion that I should do a more detailed video about the Global Talent Visa. So I've already made a video how I got the Global Talent Visa, and I would strongly recommend that you go up here and watch the video before you come back to this one. Otherwise, you're going to miss so many vital points. So here you have it, Global Talent Visa, requirement, detailed point, everything that you need to know. All I'm asking is for you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video. So like I said on the other video, you can apply for a Global Talent Visa to work in the UK if you are a leader or a potential leader in one of the following fields: academia or research, arts and culture, and digital technology. You must be at least 18 years old. So this video will be focused on the area of digital technology because this is the area that I got my endorsement, and I can say more about it because I've been through the process and I know everything about it. So TechNation has been designed by the Home Office to endorse application for this Global Talent Visa in a digital technology. So I will be using TechNation as a basis for my explanation, and we will head over to their website to look at the eligibility criteria and so many things that they say that you should have in order to be successful. So heading over to the TechNation website, under eligibility criteria, we have exceptional talent and exceptional promise. I explained all this on the other video. That is why I recommend that you should go and watch it. I wouldn't want to comment more on the exceptional promise so as not to cross misleading information. I'd rather stay with exceptional promise, on which I got endorsed. So exceptional promise applicants are likely to be earlier in their career, usually with less than 5 years of experience. You must be able to prove your potential to be a leader through your skills and achievements. So applicant must meet 1 mandatory and 2 optional exceptional promise criteria in the table below. The mandatory evidence is that you must show that you have been recognized as having a potential to be a leading talent in the digital technology field. So what they expect you to show as a mandatory evidence is to show some extraordinary ability or say national or international recognition in the field of digital technology. You will also be able to demonstrate a high level of expertise, which probably places you in the forefront of the field in the digital technology sector. And all this evidence should have occurred within the past 5 years. So example of this relevant evidence is, let's say you led the growth of a product-led digital technology company, or you were part of a team inside the digital technology company. You led the marketing or business development at a product-led digital technology company, and you can evidence the revenue or customer growth or major commercial success as evidenced by a reference letter that you are about to provide. You led the growth of a non-profit organization or social enterprise with a specific focus on the digital technology sector. You led or were a significant contributor to a substantial open source project as evidence from compilation of code. This is a good one because I showed my contribution to the open source project as part of my evidence. Or let's say you have received nationally or internationally recognized prizes or awards for excellence, specifically in the digital technology sector. Example, you have built an application in your country that has been nationally recognized, and let's say for instance you have some leading expert describing your achievements, or an article was written about you in a newspaper about on what you have built. These are some of the evidence that you need to show. Or you have evidence of speaking at a high-profile digital technology sector events, like say seminars, workshop, open source projects. You can show the pictures, flyers, emails, etc. as your evidence, and a lot more. You can read more about this on the site. So on the optional evidence, you have to read out of these 4 and pick only 2. So on my case, I picked that I've made a significant technical, commercial, or entrepreneurial contribution to the field as a founder. And I also pick continuous learning in the field of digital technology, where I showcase most of my training and my masters in cybersecurity and all my online programs. But I think they've kind of changed it a little bit. Now it's talking about exceptional ability in the field of academic contribution through research published or endorsed by an expert. The issue of research published or endorsed by an expert was not included during my time. So these are some of the UK's fast track or accelerator program. I can tell you that if you register for one of these and they pick you, your chances of getting this visa is very high. There are a lot of them, as you can see. So if you're in the UK, I would strongly recommend that you check some of these websites and see if you can register. Believe me, you get this visa if you can register with any of these accelerator programs. And if you're outside of UK, you can check if there's any of these in your home country. If you can register with any of them, I can tell you it will give you a boost in your application. So moving on to document checklist, which is my take home for this topic. The first thing you have to provide is your personal statement. They have given you a guide to this. I did not see this during my time. I did a whole lot of research before I can know how to write the personal statement. The first thing is that your personal statement has to be up to 1000 words. Please don't write a short personal statement. It won't look professional. It has to go straight to the point, your contribution that you make to the UK digital technology sector. It should be consistent to the rest of your application. That means everything that you are trying to portray in this application is how you will benefit the UK's digital technology sector. And your personal statement should answer some of these questions. Why do you want to come to the UK? That is, if you are outside of the UK, whether you are in the UK or outside of the UK, your aim should be to contribute to the digital technology sector. It should also answer what is your planned occupation in the UK. What are you going to do when you come over to the UK? Do you want to work in the digital technology sector, or you want to open a business in the sector? You have to state this in your personal statement. You have to state the region that you're going to live. You have to state how the UK digital technology sector will benefit from your work. So yeah, I talked about how I plan to work as a cybersecurity analyst and web pro network penetration tester. I talked about how I intend to set up my own digital technology firm in the subsequent years, where I will provide cybersecurity services to small and medium enterprise businesses. I also talked about my long-term plan, which is to help improve delivery of financial services to become ultra-modern in providing faster, safer, and more convenient healthcare, and a lot more. Secondly is your CV. It has to be detailed. It must be typed and be up to 3 size A4 paper. Don't allow your CV or any of your evidence to pass 3 pages. So moving on, you provide 3 letters of recommendation from 3 different well-established organizations acknowledged as experts in the digital technology field. That means your recommendation letter should not come outside the digital technology field. The person should be a senior member of their organization and should be someone that knows you a little bit, yeah? And the letter has to be written in respect of the Global Talent Visa application, and not a letter that was written for some other purpose. The letter should say a little bit how they know you. It should show your achievement in the technology sector and how you are a potential leader, and explain what plans you have in the future and how you contribute to the UK's digital technology field. It has to be signed, stamped. It should come with a professional logo and address if possible. Try and make it professional, yeah. So yeah, I used one of my professors. She was my project supervisor. I used the CEO of the company that I work for back home, and I also use one of my training centers. So you have to try and get people from high position to write the recommendation letter, because it's very important. So the recommendation letter has to come with a CV. When they said it should come with a CV, it doesn't mean that the author will attach his or her CV. It's more of a professional CV. I can show you an example here, you can see. So after all that, you now start to produce your 10 pieces of evidence. So I'm going to risk it by showing you one of my evidence. So here is one of my evidence. As you can see, you first of all make a write-up of the evidence. You have to write something about it. And this is the digital incubator that I attended with the university. I showed the flyer, and now I showed the email where I was invited for the incubator. And I now showed the link, the YouTube link, with the screenshots just to show that it was real. And this is my one of my online training. And lastly, my MSc degree. Yeah, so that is how it's gonna look like. So all your evidence has to look like this. It's not an easy work in it. Yeah, so that is all that you need to know. The link to this guide will be in the description box. Do a thorough research and go through it so that you can understand everything. That is it from me to you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next week. Piash! Boom!